Go on, get out of here. You are banished forever. Let me take a step back. Long before there were cities and states and countries, before there were skyscrapers and cars and airplanes, there lived two different types of beings in paradise. The first was a type of a creature that was made of light, and they were called angels. The second was a type of being made out of a smokeless fire named jinn. And these two beings lived together with our Creator Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, among these, there was one individual who was greater than and better than and more prestigious than all the others. His name was Iblis. Now, Iblis was an individual who would worship and pray to Allah, the likes of which no one had ever seen before. He would day in, day out perform salah. Day in, day out he would do dhikr of Allah. Day in, day out he would think about Allah. There's some traditions that say he was so pious, so special, that when he would be doing tasbih and the tasbih would fall, angels would come and try to pick it up and give it back to him because he was just so special. But that didn't last forever. A time came when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala invited all of the angels and all of the jinns, and when he created this big gathering, he showed the gathering his newest creation. It was man. It was Adam alayhi salam. He showed his creation Adam, and he says, look, I have created Adam, and this man that I've created is special, so I want every single one of you to bow, to do sujood, to prostrate in front of Adam. One by one, each of the angels started to bow. Each of the jinns started to bow, but there was one that stood standing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks at this one last creature that was still standing. It was Iblis. And he asks Iblis, he says, oh Iblis, why is it that you are not making sujood to Adam even though I am telling you to do it? Iblis puts his chest out and he says, how can I do sajda to this man, because I am made from fire and he is made from clay? How can I do sajda? How can I lower myself in front of him, because I, Iblis, am made from a smokeless fire and Adam is made from clay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, he says, go from here, leave this paradise forever, you are banished. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are talking about someone who was formerly known as Iblis, but now is known by another named Shaitaan. We're going to be talking about Shaitaan today, and it's going to be amazing. And before we get into it, and we're going to be talking about who he is, how he tries to interact with us, how we can defend ourselves against him, and we'll also be sharing 5 of my favorite Muslim dad jokes. But before we get there, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Amin Asr. I am the author, the creator of Noor Kids. What is Noor Kids, you ask? Noor Kids is an amazing series in which every month families receive a new book delivered directly in the mail. Books like Noor Kids Go to Hajj and Muslim Mastermind and Right versus Wrong and The Power of Prayers and Never Give Up, and Heart and Soul, and so many others. Every month, families receive a new book in the mail just like these, along with their own global Muslim citizen passport where they're able to collect the badges. Noor Kids helps kids like me and you fall in love with Islam. Amazing, right? Amazing. Right now, literally, this deal is only available today and tomorrow. It's the last 2 days. You can get this box along with your very first book and passport for 99 cents. That's just $1, basically free. Not only will you love it, but you'll also be supporting us. Inshallah, tell your mom and dad, or if mom and dad you're watching, there's no better time to try Noor Kids than the present. All right, enough about me. I told you today we are going to be talking about Shaitaan. Before we talk about Shaitaan, I'm going to introduce you to YouTube. If you are on YouTube, follow us on YouTube, Noor Kids. We're trying to up that subscriber count. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on YouTube, inshallah, or Instagram and Facebook. All right, now with that said, we're going to start reading out of this book called The Dark Whisper. The Dark Whisper. The Dark Whisper. I'm whispering now. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Oh my God, that was weird. Okay, so we're going to be reading out of this book called The Dark Whisper, which, by the way, what an amazing cover, right? Allahu Akbar. So before I read the story, Noor Kids follows the story of 4 characters: Amin, Shireen, Asad, and Amira. They live in a city called Maple Grove. They go to a school called Northport Elementary. You see Shireen here playing hockey. Why? Well, because she wants to be just like her mom, who works for National Geographic. She's a trailblazer. She loves exploring all around the world. And she has a twin brother named Jafar. Here you see Amin. He is hurdling in track and field. He's got an older brother in college named Hasib. He loves sports like baseball and football and soccer. And he's got and the thing about Amin is sometimes he does stuff without thinking about it. And because of that, he gets into trouble. And then there's Asad. Asad, you see him here with a science project. Well, why is that? Asad likes to break things apart just to figure out how to put them back together again. He has a little baby sister named Yusra. And here you see Amira. Amira's playing with some Play-Doh. She loves exploring all of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's beauty through art and poetry and painting. Now, these 4 are the Noor Kids. Every one of our books starts with a parent's page, and it has 2 different stories in it. I'm going to be reading one story, and the story that I'm going to read is called Sweet Temptation. Before we start, I need you to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Are you going to say it? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All right, you said it. Bismillah. Shireen is scootering when she suddenly hears something. It was the sound of the ice cream truck coming down the street. She waves down the driver. "I'll be right back. Please wait," says Shireen. Shireen runs inside her house to get money. She wants to buy her favorite treat, the mega rainbow snow cone. Allahu Akbar. You guys, let's take a moment to think about this mega rainbow snow cone. It's got so many different flavors like luscious cherry and sweet strawberry and tangy lemon with a little bit of a snow cone and ice. And so when it hits your throat, it's like a little bit of heaven. And oh my goodness, the only thing better than that would be maybe a donut, or a donut that's a cherry-flavored donut, or even better than that, maybe some chocolate, a cherry-flavored chocolate, or maybe even better than that, I could have like oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, I'm fasting. Every time I think about food and I'm fasting, I just get a little bit carried away. I'm sorry. All right, back to the story. Shireen checks her money bank and finds only $2. Shoot! I'm 50 cents short, thinks Shireen. She thinks about it. You guys, how good does that look? How good does that look? Allahu Akbar. Look at the colors. There's orange and there's red and there's blue. On her way back downstairs, Shireen passes Jafar's room. Her eyes land on her brother's bank account. I wonder how much is in there, thinks Shireen. Shireen shakes Jafar's money bank and hears change rattling inside. She uncorks the stopper and finds $2.82. Jafar won't mind if I take some of his money, she thinks to himself. But I should probably ask first, thinks Shireen. The ice cream truck's horn beeps loudly. Honk! I need to hurry up before the driver leaves, thinks Shireen. Shireen grabs 50 cents from Jaffer's bank and rushes downstairs. I can always pay Jaffer back. I'll just do some extra chores to earn the money and put it back before anyone finds out, says Shireen. Uh-oh. Shireen runs outside to buy the mega rainbow snow cone. Just as she hands the money to the driver, her mind begins to race. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Jaffer's money, she thinks to herself. How can I even enjoy this ice cream, she says. The driver holds the tasty treat out in front of Shireen. She doesn't move. She's frozen with guilt. She knows she's done something bad. Don't you want your ice cream, says the driver. Shireen slowly takes the snow cone, but Allahu Akbar, you guys, does that snow cone look good or what? I don't know, maybe I'm fasting, but oh my goodness, that snow cone, I would take it, I would just, oh my gosh, I would put it in my mouth, oh, Allahu Akbar, this is amazing. As Shireen is about to start eating her mega rainbow snow cone, Jaffer returns from his bike. Hey, where did you get that? Why didn't Mom buy me one? Asks Jaffer. Mom didn't buy this for me. I bought it for myself, says Shireen. Why didn't you buy me one? Says Jaffer. I didn't have enough money for two, says Shireen. Shireen feels terrible. I actually didn't even have the money for one ice cream, thinks Shireen. Which way did the ice cream truck go? I'll just grab my money and go find him on my bike, says Jaffer. No, you can't do that, says Shireen. Why not? I want a mega rainbow snow cone too, says Jaffer. Shireen's eyes dart back and forth as she comes up with something to say. Because Mom's not gonna let you, says Shireen. But she let you, says Jaffer. Shireen blocks Jaffer from going into the house. She blocks her. Allahu Akbar. Move, Shireen. Why are you acting so strange, says Jaffer. Jaffer gets past Shireen and runs straight upstairs. Oh no, Shireen thinks to herself. Hey, I'm missing 50 cents. Who took money out of my bank account? Says Jaffer. Jaffer stands at the top of the stairs and glares down at Shireen. You took my money, says Jaffer. No, says Shireen. Shireen still hasn't had a lick of her ice cream. It's starting to melt and drip all over her hand. I'm telling Mom, says Jaffer. Mom comes running. What's all the commotion? And Shireen, what is this mess? Your snow cone is dripping everywhere. Shireen stole my money, says Jaffer. Stop saying that, says Amin. I'm missing 50 cents, says Jaffer. Who else would take that? Shireen, how did you pay for this? Asked Mom. I paid for it with my allowance, says Shireen. Only with your allowance? Asks Mom. Shireen lowers her eyes, thinking about what to say. All right, you guys, before we go on, let's talk about some of the things that are happening. Allahu Akbar, what a story. This is drama, pandemonium. Allahu Akbar. Okay, what might happen if Shireen lies? If Shireen lies right now, right, because her mom says only with your allowance, what's going to happen? If she lies right now, just like she's been lying before, she's going to have to continue lying. She might have to lie for the rest of her life. Because if she says, oh yeah, only with my allowance, then her mom's going to ask her another question, then she's going to have to lie again, and then her mom's going to ask her another question, she's going to have to lie again. She will be living a lie. What about if she tells the truth? If she tells the truth right now, what will happen? Well, Mom and Jaffer might be a little bit upset. But will she still need to lie? No. Her lies are over. She can come clean. She'll feel better. In her heart, she'll feel so much better. She'll feel so much at ease. They might get a little bit angry right away, but after that, at least she won't have to lie in the future and be worried that she's going to have to live a lie. If you are Shireen, what would you do? Would you either tell the truth and say, I've taken some of this, or would you continue to lie? You'd continue to lie, right? No, you can't do that. No, you have to tell the truth. Let's see what happens. Shireen, asked Mom. It was only 50 cents. Shireen starts to break down. I know it wasn't right, but I was planning to give it back, says Shireen. It's good you realize what you did was wrong, but why do you do it? Shireen said, Shaitaan made me do it. Shaitaan made me do it. Well, sweet pea, even if Shaitaan tries to make us do wrong, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us secret weapons to avoid listening to him, says Mom. Secret weapons, says Shireen. Yes, saying A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim protects us from Shaitaan. If we still make a mistake, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can help us get back on the right path. He is the most forgiving. Next time, I'm not listening to Shaitaan, thinks Shireen. Shireen feels a snow cone still dripping. It looks like neither of you will be enjoying that snow cone after all, says Mom. Not on my watch. Mango mega rainbow slushy, anyone, says Jafar. Bum, ba-dum. The end. Alright, so let's unpack this story a little bit, okay? And really make sure that we understood all of the depths of the meaning in this story, because there's a lot going on here. In the story, Shireen made 2 mistakes. What were those mistakes? 2 things that she shouldn't have done. The first thing that she shouldn't have done was she shouldn't have taken money from the piggy bank. Right? She shouldn't have taken money from her brother's piggy bank. She knew that she should have asked him, but she took it anyways. And number 2, she lied about it. Not only did she take the money from the piggy bank, but then she also lied about it. Now, I want to actually talk about this for a moment. When Shireen took the money from the piggy bank, she knew it was an issue, but she started having a thought come to her. Her thought was, what? In the story, what happened? She said, oh, well, I'll just be able to replace this in the future. Oh, 50 cents, not a big deal. Oh, I'll just be able to do this in the future. You see, she started having this almost, it's called like a whisper. It's kind of like an evil thought that came into her mind. This is called waswasa. I want you to say it after me. Waswasa. It's a funny word. Say it, waswasa. Say it. One more time. Waswasa. One last time. Waswasa. So waswasa means the whispering of Shaitaan. Sometimes when we get a bad idea, and that bad idea might be like, oh, I'll just take this 50 cents, not a big deal, I'll just put it back later. Or you know what, I'll just grab this, not a big deal, I'll just grab it later. Or you know what, I'll just take this cookie, it won't harm anyone. Those ideas, that whispering, that is Shaitaan. He's whispering to you. And he's giving you these bad ideas. And that is one of the ways that Shaitaan works. And that is what got Shireen. Shireen got these whispers where Shaitaan was saying, oh, you know what, I'll just give it 50 cents back. And then she made a mistake. Now, here's the other thing that happened. She made one mistake. One mistake. But did that mistake stand by itself? No. That one mistake where she took the 50 cents, it turned into another one where she lied. And then after she lied, did she have to lie again? Yep, she had to lie again. And after lying again, she had to lie again until she finally came clean. That's the thing about Shaitaan. It's called the slippery slope. A slippery slope means you start by doing one thing that seems like, it's not a big deal. It's only 50 cents. But that 50 cents turned into a huge problem where her mom, her brother was this big ordeal, pandemonium. That is how these sins start. They start very small and they seems like nothing, but if they continue, they turn into something huge. This is how Shaitaan works. So, how can we protect ourselves from Shaitaan? How can we protect ourselves from Shaitaan? I'm going to tell you this, and the way I'm first going to tell you some dad jokes. Let me tell you some dad jokes, and then I'll tell you the secret. There's one secret, and her mom said one part of it, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Maybe you've heard that before, but there's another one. There's another secret that you can use, but before I tell you that secret, allow me to share some of the dad jokes, because I promised you dad jokes, and yesterday's program was a little bit emotional. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit long, but it was really important for me to share. I didn't think it was going to be 35 minutes, but it ended up being 35 minutes. But I hope you're able to benefit from it, and I hope you're able to appreciate this night of power. Now, that said, let's do some dad jokes. All right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start with this one.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Hi, Tariq. From Virginia, 6 years old. All right.
What part of the adhan do karate masters say?
What part of the adhan? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The adhan. What part of the adhan do karate masters say?
Hayya.
Hayya. Hayya. Right? Hayya al-falah. Right? So hayya, oh my God, just hilarious. Very good, very good. That was exquisite. All right, let's do this one. Before we do this one, let's do this one over here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
My name is Aliyah and I am 7 years old.
Allahu Akbar.
And this is my Noor Kids collection.
Oh my goodness, look at this collection. There's so many of these books, and Allahu Akbar, these are some of our very first books. Some of these books we don't even have anymore. Oh my God, Noor Kids Discover Patience, Allahu Akbar. Oh man, look at this collection. All right, let's continue.
I have a dad joke for you. Why did the little boy cry at the masjid?
Why did the little boy cry at the masjid? Why?
Couldn't find his imam.
He couldn't find his imam. His imam. Because if you can't find your mom, what do? You cry. But he couldn't find his imam. Oh, hilarious. Allahu Akbar. Very good.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. My name
Alaikum
is
salam.
Bahadur and I am 7 years old.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Today I will tell you a dad joke.
Let's hear it.
What did the skeleton say to the other skeleton in iftar?
What did one skeleton say to the other skeleton at iftar? What did one skeleton say to the other skeleton at iftar?
Bone appetite.
Bon appetit. Bon appetit. You get it? Because a skeleton is made of bones, and before you eat, you say bon appetit. That's like what they say in French. Allahu Akbar! That was amazing. Very good.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hamza, and I'm 13 years old. I am from Australia, and I would like to compete in the Muslim Dad Joke Challenge.
Oh my goodness, he's from Australia. He's from the land down under. Hello, I am from Australia. I live in the land down under. Allahu Akbar, that's amazing. We have people from Australia who are watching. All right, let's continue. Let's hear it.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
There were two boys in Quran class. One boy got up, and he went to get a drink of water. And so the other boy went with him. And the boy got a cup, he got some water, and he was about to start drinking, and the boy said, "No, do not drink."
Don't drink it. Why
You
not?
must always say Bismillah before drinking. He goes, "Why? Why do I have to?" He goes, "Because there's 3 jinns in the water."
3 jinns in the water? What? Oh my goodness. And by the way, we talked about jinns earlier. Remember? That's like the smokeless flame. Iblis was a jinn. Okay, oh my goodness. He said 3 jinns in the water. What are the jinns?
He goes, "Really?" Jinns. Actual jinns.
Actual jinns.
And he says, "Yes, 3 of them." Okay, so he goes, Bismillah. He drinks all the water. And then he goes, "What kind of jinns are in there?" And he goes, "There's 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygens."
Allahu Akbar. 3 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So this is a little bit like, yeah, this is a joke for, I guess, older kids a little bit, because water, the real name for water, if you didn't know, it's called H2O. That means water, when we drink it, it's 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. So he says, oh, there's 3 gins in the water, not like gin, but like hydrogen, oxygen. Oh man, that was hilarious. Thank you for watching all the way from Australia.
My name is Sarah and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Noor and I'm 4 years old.
And today, inshallah, we will be sharing our dad joke. Here it is. Where was the sheep going in Ramadan? And the answer is?
To the masjid.
Allah! Oh my gosh, that was such a winner. That was such a winner. Can I tell you what I loved about that? Number one, first, look at the scene. Such a beautiful scene. It's like they've got a masjid in their home. It's so beautiful for Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. They've got like a tasbih. Oh my God, amazing. And then, look at this sister. There's one sister, another sister. The whole time, there was the older sister was talking. You're like, what is the younger sister going to do? What is she going to say? And in the cutest way, what does she say? Let's hear it one more time. Allahu Akbar.
Here it is. Where was the sheep going in Ramadan? And the answer is?
To the masjid.
She was so good. The masjid. Allahu Akbar. So good. All right, you guys. So I've got so many more of these Muslim dad jokes, but I'm not going to share them all with you today because I need to give you a reason to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be sharing 5 more, and the next day I'll be sharing 5 more. Those are the last 2 days of the Muslim Dad Joke Challenge. So if you want to compete, if you've got a dad joke that you think is amazing, I want you to either on the app, P.S. if you don't have the app, download the app. You can just go to noorkids.com/Ramadan to get the app, or on the App Store, just search for Noor Kids. You can download the app so you can watch on the app. Amazing. Or otherwise, you can go to noorkids.com/dadjoke and upload it there. Now, I promised you one secret. It's a secret weapon on how we can protect ourselves from Shaitaan. The secret weapon is the recitation of قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Okay? We say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ مَلِكِ النَّاسِ إِلَهِ النَّاسِ من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. This surah, in it, we ask for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's protection. We ask Him for protection from what? We ask Allah from the protection of any of the evil that is done by humans or by jinn, and especially even the waswas. So anytime we feel like, yeah, man, Shaitaan is trying to get me, oh, he's given me an idea, oh, this is happening, anytime, this is surah that many people already know. It's one of the first surahs that we learn. We can do Surah An-Nas. Let's do it one more time. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ مَلِكِ النَّاسِ إِلَهِ النَّاسِ مِنْ شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ الْخَنَّاسِ الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ. Allahu Akbar. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me today. Inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. Between now and then, do sign up for Noor Kids. This is your last opportunity to get it for $1 delivered to your home. Fall in love with Islam and support us at noorkids.com. Assalamu alaikum wa Oh, and P.S. If you can, on these next few nights of Qadr, if you can do one small, just an eensy beatsy teeny weeny little prayer for me and for Noor Kids, Allahu Akbar, I will love you forever. I will love you anyways. I love you anyways for watching. Thank you for watching. But if you can make that dua, it will be even better. All right, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.